April wrap up. Now, I had a bit of a reading slump at the end of April, so if it wasn't for Dewey's 24-hour readathon, I would have only read 2 books, and one of those books is about 200 pages long. The first book that I read was The Wide Window by Lemony Snicket, and this is the 3rd book in a series of unfortunate events which follows the Baudelaire children. I enjoyed it. If you've seen my birthday book haul, you will see that I got all 13, they're just right there, all 13 of the books, and I'm slowly making my way through them because I always loved the first 2 when I was younger, never had any of the others, so it's a good time to get through them. I like this one. The only trouble was I kept on thinking of Meryl Streep because of the movie, and I also kept on wanting to watch the film. So yeah, it was good, but I was constantly there like, now I want to find the film. The second book that I read was The Heroes of Olympus, The Lost Hero by Rick Riordan, and this is the first book in the Heroes of Olympus series, which follows 3 new demigods. So Jason, Leo and Piper, now they're a bit older because in Percy Jackson I think it's 13 that they get claimed, so they are 16 I do believe, so they've been claimed late and all stuff is going on with the heroes. It was really good. It did take me a while to get into it, but then once I remembered the whole magic that I felt when I read Percy Jackson, I flew through this. This was a great new introduction to a not new world, but an expansion pack. Expansion? An expansion. I can't say that word, don't even try. Next book that I completed this month was On the Other Side by Carrie Hope Fletcher. I listened to this as an audiobook for Dewey's 24-hour readathon, and I thought it was very good. It was a good breakup because it was really sweet, simple story, and it's about a woman called Evie Snow who dies, an elderly lady in her bed surrounded by all her family, and then her afterlife, her kind of own personal heaven, is through her old apartment door, but to get through there she needs to leave the secrets that she carried as a human behind her and just let go. As a debut novel, I think this was pretty good. It was very sweet. Some of it was a bit simple, but I didn't mind that. It was a good breakup considering I was reading Nevernight at the same time, so I had like ultimate dark stuff, light, fluffy and sweet stuff. And the last book that I read in the month of April was The Bone Season by Samantha Shannon, which was also one of the first books that I started to read. This took me pretty much 3.5 weeks to read, and I even had to finish it on audiobook because I don't know why, I just couldn't sit down, open it and enjoy it. Like, I liked some parts of it. I just think I wasn't in the mood, really. I don't think I was in the mood for reading, so I forced myself through part of it. And because it's the first one, they're trying to build up this whole other world, which is kind of based in our world, but if clairvoyance existed, and there's a lot of info dumping. I feel like if I reread it in a different state of mind, I could enjoy it, because it grabbed me towards the end, but I'm talking like 300 pages through, and this is only a 400-page book. It's a 450-page book. So those were all 4 books that I read in the month of April. I also am currently on page 290 of Nevernight, and I am loving it. But I will probably finish that in a couple of days, so it won't count, sadly. If you read any good books this month, tell me down in the comments down below. I hope you have a great day, and I will see you next time. Goodbye.